Legends aren't born. The bill. I stopped chasing ordinary when I realized what it cost. Too many people trade tomorrow just to never feel a loss. Living underneath the ceiling that was never truly there. Built from old beliefs and quiet doubts carried everywhere. I had to break those patterns, had to rewrite every page. Turn frustration into fuel and put ambition in the cage. Not to hold you back forever, but to teach you how to focus. Because power without direction disappears before it's noticed. Every early morning started long before the sunrise. Building discipline while everybody else just closed their eyes. Every lonely will got fashioned, added layers to the frame. Not just building stronger muscles, building someone I became. I learned the world rewards consistency more than desire. Because desire comes and goes, but discipline climbs higher. And every heavy burden that I thought would slow my pace turned into another reason that I earned my place. Rise of the Titans, stay tall. Rise of the Titans, give your all. Every battle, every star built a giant, and you all. People only see the victories, they never see the cost. Never count the nights of doubt or all the comfort that was lost. Never see the moments when the easier road looked right, but you kept choosing one more step and one more round to fight. I've been tested by the pressure, and the pressure changed my shape. Like iron in the furnace, learn out what it means to take another hit, another setback, another mountain in the way. Then answer with the same decision that I make every day. Keep moving, keep building, keep showing up, keep running to become somebody greater than the person from before. Because growth is not a finish line, it's opening the door to another level, waiting for the courage to begin. And the giant that you're building always starts from within. Rise of the Titans, stand tall. Rise of the Titans, kick it all. Every battle, every scar, build the giant that you are. Now born. One more climb, one more level. Every mountain that I conquered showed another one ahead. That's the funny thing about growth, it never really ends. You don't reach the final version, you don't find a perfect state. You just build a stronger mindset every time you elevate. I remember feeling smaller than the dreams inside my head, wondering if I had the strength to walk the road ahead. But every single challenge carries something I can use. A lesson wrapped in pressure with a different point of view to wait. Look for approval, strong, look for improvement. One waits for perfect timing, one creates a real movement. I got tired of excuses, dressed up like common sense, so I cut away distraction and invested in myself. Every hour has a purpose, every promise has a price, and the future that I'm chasing gets constructed every night. Brick by brick and rep by rep, decision after choice, until the doubt inside my head can no longer find a voice. King of the mountain, stand above. King of the mountain, built through blood. Every step, every fight, every dream came alive. I don't want an easy victory, I want a reward, the kind you can't explain with love because the work was too enormous. The kind that leaves a mark inside the person you become, long after all the trophies and the celebrations run. I've learned pressure is a privilege when purpose leads the way, because only heavy burdens make the strongest people stay. And every time I almost quit, I found another gear, hidden underneath the place I used to call my fear. Now I look at every setback like a challenge to adapt, not a reason to surrender, but a chance to answer back. Because the summit isn't special, left the climb was never steep, and the strongest roots are always You weren't made to stay small. Hey, hey, hey. I spent too many years believing lyrics had authority, listening to the voice of doubt, pretending it was honesty. Then I realized every giant that the world has ever known started standing where I stood, uncertain and alone. The distance wasn't talent and it wasn't destiny. It was choosing not to quit when quitting sounded tempting. It was showing up repeatedly and honoring the call to become a little stronger every time you take a fall. Every scar between a sentence in the story that I write. Every obstacle a chapter, proving struggle builds the fight. Every lonely moment taught me how to trust my own direction without depending on applause or outside validation. I don't need the easy road because the hard road changed me. Turn the pressure into power and the doubt into a legacy. Now the mirror shows a person that the old me never knew. Someone built from daily choices and a clearer point of view. Born for greatness, rise again. Born for greatness, to the end. Every challenge, every mile, made me stronger, build my fire. The future isn't waiting, it's created in the present by the standards that you practice. In the effort you invest in, every action leaves a footprint. Every habit plants a seed in the harvest that arrives. Depends on what you choose to feed. I learned courage isn't loud, sometimes courage stays quiet. It's another early morning while the world remains in silence. It's another set completed when your body wants to stop. It's another promise, honor when excuses say to drop. I've been through enough scores to know the clouds will stay forever, and enough difficult seasons to believe that pain gets better if you carry it with purpose and refuse to let it win. You discover hidden strength is always live with that. Born for greatness, rise again. Born for greatness, to the end. Every challenge, every mile, make me stronger, build my fire. Greatness. Greatness isn't. It's built. Stand up. Never kneel. I wasn't looking for an easy life, I knew what greatness meant. A road where every step demands another 100%. A place where every weakness gets exposed beneath the light, and every quiet promise gets tested in the fight. I've seen dreams disappear because somebody chose comfort. Watched ambition slowly fade beneath another excuse offered. Heard people say they're waiting for the perfect time to move, not understanding perfect moments never come to you. I learned discipline is built inside the days you don't feel ready, when the body feels exhausted and the pressure's getting heavy, when the world keeps moving on and nobody knows your name, but you still attack the mission with the same relentless flame. Every rep becomes a statement, every mile another vow, telling every doubt inside me it can never stop me now, because the strongest walls I face were built inside my head, and every one I broke became another step ahead. I don't bow to fear, I don't kneel to pain, I don't lower standards just because the road changed. Every challenge has a purpose, every burden has a role, shaping something stronger deep inside my soul. Never know, never break, stand your ground, raise the stakes. Never know, hold the line, build through struggle, build through time. The people that inspire me were never born untouchable. They became extraordinary because they stayed accountable to every goal they ever made and every promise they declared. Long after motivation vanished, they were still standing there. I blind, nobody's coming just to save me from the clown. Nobody's writing destiny, that responsibility is mine. So I wait before the sunrise with a vision in my chest, knowing one more day of effort separates me from the rest. The gym became a battlefield when character is trained, a place for silent discipline and confidence obtained. Not from winning every battle, not from always being strong, but from refusing to surrender when the nights stay long. I've been underestimated, overlooked and left behind. My passion forged a different type of strength inside my mind. Now every setback that appears becomes I used to think success was something I could hold someday, a number, title, or a moment that would never fade away. But I discovered real achievement leaves a deeper kind of mark. It's who you become while chasing through the dark. The world remembers people who keep moving when it's hard, who choose another difficult step instead of dropping their guard, who built foundations strong enough to outlive fleeting praise, and leave an example through the standards that they raise. Every sacrifice I made was an investment in tomorrow. Every lonely workout helped replace the fear and sorrow. Every challenge that I faced carved another line of stone, showing strength is never borrowed, it is built and it is owned. I don't want a life remembered only by the things I gain. I wanna leave a legacy of discipline and change, proof that ordinary people can become something more if they're willing to keep showing up. And there's a what life called a legacy, built to live. A legacy, forge the path. Every scar, every flame left a mark, yeah, on my name. I watch people chasing while forgetting who they are, running after empty lights that never shine too far. But I learned purpose doesn't need an audience to grow, it only needs commitment that keeps showing when it's slow. The strongest influence isn't found in words you say, it's found inside the actions that you practice every day. Someone might be watching now you face defeat. Learning courage isn't quitting when the pressure reaches deep. The waves don't care about your status or your history, they answer only effort, consistency, and discipline. And maybe that's the lesson life was always trying to teach. They greatness lives inside the deep, persistence helps you reach. So when my story's real, let it never say I ran, let it say I faced the fire and became a stronger man. Let it say I kept my standards when the window looked appealing, and built a life defined by action instead of empty feelings. I am legacy, built to live. I am legacy, forge the path. Every scar, every flame left a mark on my name. Let's just say for legacy. Courage over comfort. Every time I've been stating empty years, but fear and safe collide, knowing every dream I want exists on the other side of uncertainty and pressure, of the risk to fall behind, of the voice that keeps repeating maybe now is not the time. But I stop believing fear was something I should trust. Fear protects the life you have, not the life that you can build. And every time I chose the harder road instead of ease, I found another hidden street that I had never seen. People think the grief feel nothing when the darkness comes around. Truth is they hear every doubt, they just don't let it slow them down. They carry all the weight and still decide to take a step, because regret becomes much heavier than failure ever gets. Every morning is a chance to write another chapter clean, another chance to build a person. Only discipline can be another opportunity to honor every dream I said, instead of leaving them abandoned somewhere in my head. Crown the brave, raise them high. Crown the brave, never hide. Every scar, every fight, made a warrior, built to rise. I crossed enough all seasons just to know they never stay, and every painful lesson slowly found another way to shape the man I'm becoming through resistance and delay, teaching patience while reminding me that nothing comes in one day. The dream became a symbol of the battles people never see, the fight against distraction in the fight for consistency, the fight against the weaker voice that said to take it slow, and the stronger one that whispers you still got another go. I don't need the world to understand the path I choose. I know exactly what I'll gain if I refuse to lose. Not trophies, not applause, or someone telling me I'm right freedom. So many people trade conviction just to hear somebody need them. I decided if I'm walking, then I'm walking by my values, building something real enough to outlive every challenge. The crowd gets smaller every time the standard gets higher. Every extra mile reveals who really wants the fire. Most people chase the comfort, few embrace the climb. That's why the strongest stories get written over time. I watch excuses multiply, the second pressure grows. I've seen ambition disappear because nobody was told that greatness isn't glamorous, it's discipline repeated. It's showing up exhausted and refusing to be defeated. Every rep became a brick, every workout laid a stone, building something silent no one else could ever own. A mindset that survives a storm instead of waiting for the sun, because the greatest battles often must be fought alone. The last giant, standing strong. The last giant, moving on. Every trial, every scar, built the fighter that you are. I don't need an easy road, I need another mountain, another chance to prove commitment never starts counting. Every difficult season left another lesson hidden, showing pain and growth will never separate divisions. I learned leadership begins the moment fear is mastered, the moment you stop wanting and decide to answer faster, the moment you stop asking if the road will treat you fair and start becoming someone capable of carrying more away. Because people follow action more than anything you say. They remember how you fought when the world got in your way. And if the breaks are pre, this means I stand against the tide. I'd rather walk alone and watch my purpose slowly die. The last giant, standing strong. The last giant, moving on. Every trial, every scar, built the fire that you are. Yeah. Nobody believe. Keep going. I know what it's like when the world expects you to lose, when every dream you speak gets measured by somebody else's truth. When doubt becomes a soundtrack and fear becomes a guide, trying to convince you that your future should be smaller than your mind. But pressure taught me different. Pressure taught me how to build, how to sharpen every weakness and strengthen every skill, how to turn rejection into fuel and setbacks into maps, pointing toward the next version every turn my answer back. I stopped waiting for permission and started writing plans, stopped asking for acceptance and started taking stands. Because the people change and history rarely fit the mold, they simply keep advancing while everybody folds. Every difficult morning added something to my vein, not just stronger shoulders, stronger discipline, and ain't the mirror slowly change. Because the habits change first, and every daily sacrifice they future something worth. Against the odds, I still rise. Against the odds, reach the sky. Every setback, every fall made me stronger through it all. I get disappointment like a backpack full of stone, where every mile I walk made that burden feel like home. Not because the pain was easy, because it taught me how to become the type of person that won't ever back down. I don't fear another challenge, because challenge built my name. Every obstacle I conquered added fuel into the flame. Every close gon' make me search until another open wide, and every lonely battle put resilience on my side. The impossible is only something people haven't done, until somebody proves the distance can be overcome. So I refuse to place my future in the hands of fear. I build it with the work I choose to practice every year. Against the odds, I still rise. Against the odds, reach the sky. Every setback, every fall made me stronger through it all. Against the odds, against the odds, against the odds. Every summit that that I reached, introducing another climb, teaching me that growth is not a place but a state of mind. The strongest people never think they've reached the final form. They stay students of the struggle while adapting through the storm. I remember who I was before the work became obsession, before I learned the daily effort shapes the right direction, before I knew consistency could slowly change your fate. One quiet truth repeated until it rewrites who you are today. I don't want a temporary spark, I want an endless fire, a mindset that keeps expanding every time the stakes get higher. Cause the body follows scandals and the future follows habits. The smallest daily actions become the force that builds these status. I've seen people peak too early because comfort took control. I've seen ordinary workers build extraordinary souls. The difference isn't talent, the difference is they stayed when everybody else decided sacrifice was too much pain. I said forever, never stop, said forever. Reach the top, every level, every climb, does the body, does the mind. I said forever, I said forever, I said forever. Does the body, does the mind. Yeah, I don't measure life by trophies or applause from passing crowds. I measure it by promises I kept when doubt got loud. By every day I could have quit but found another reason to keep becoming someone strong, to throw another season. The mission isn't over because the mission never ends. Growth is not a destination, growth is learning to ascend. And every mountain waiting somewhere far beyond my sight is another opportunity to turn darkness into light. So if tomorrow asks for more than yesterday supply, I don't lead to with the same resolve. They carry me this high because the strongest version of me isn't here today. He's still we, it's so much further and I'm on my way. I said forever, never stop, said forever. Reach the top, every level, every climb, builds the body, builds the mind. I said forever, I said forever, I said forever. Builds the body, builds the mind. Keep climbing. Legends fade. Legacy remains. I never wanted to be remembered for the trophies that I carry, or to take temporary victories the passing years would bury. I wanted to become the proof that ordinary people rise when discipline and purpose stand together through the night. I've seen enough hard seasons just to know they have a reason. Every winter in my story prepared another spring. Every setback got perspective, every failure built control. Every difficult decision added armor to my soul. The road was never perfect, and I never needed perfect. I only needed one more chance to prove that all the hurt could become another lesson, another pages out the script, showing growth belongs to people who refuse to ever quit. The mirror shows a different man than years ago revealed. Not because life got easier, because I chose to heal the fear, the doubt, the hesitation. Every chain I used to wear turned into the very weight that built the strength I carry here. Eternal Titan, never fall. Eternal Titan stands through all. Every battle, every scar built the legend that you are. Now I know the final goal was never just success. It was becoming someone younger dreamers could respect, someone who could stand and say the struggle has a place. That pressure is a teacher and persistence wins the race. I don't believe in perfect lives or roads without defeat. I believe the strongest hearts are built when challenge meets. The courage to continue when the outcome isn't clear, and faith is just another word for showing up through fear. The giant that I built was never muscle, fame or pride. It was character constructed through the storms I survived. The willingness to keep my word, the strength to stay the course, the understanding